All right, well, I just drove an hour to Black Rose of Chambersburg thinking that they closed at 8 o'clock. And it turns out that they close at 5. And so I have 1 hour to shop. And I'm hoping that we can cram 2 videos into that hour. But we're gonna head in and see what kind of deals we can find that we can flip for a profit, because I never discount antique shops, especially this one, because we often find thrift store prices here at the antique mall. So let's head in and see what we can find. Here we go. Okay, so we are going to start here where we always start. Now, I do need to clarify something. I had been under the impression that this was all Connor, but there are actually a few vendors that use the MOE code, and so it's not all Connor. So I feel really silly for thinking it was all Connor, but I just have to let everybody know that I was mistaken. This is actually pretty cool. I was picking this up before I started filming. It's just kind of funky and neat. Mid-century art. I do kind of like that. It's a little risque, but I like it. For $5, and everything is 20% off. So, definitely gonna take it. Now let's see what new goodies are here. I was looking at this little bird. Christmas shop. Oh boy. He's so cute though. When I was a little girl, I used to go to the Christmas shop all the time. When we lived in Cape Cod. But I don't think it's the same Christmas shop anyway. I think I'm gonna pass on that because I don't know what the resale value on that is. Let's look down here. Of course, I did notice this fish back here. Really liked this fish. It looks like it's an hors d'oeuvre fish or an appetizer fish. So by that I mean that you would probably stick some toothpicks in the fish. I'm assuming that's what those little holes are for. And he would be an appetizer fish. It's very bougie. For everyone that keeps asking what that word means, it means fancy, like super fancy. It's bougie. We've got a little onyx owl. He's cute, but I don't think he's that cute. I kind of like that. Actually, I was going for the duck here. I was going for the duck. I feel like I picked up the duck the last time. For some reason, passed on it. Let's look over here. I still love that stool, but I don't need a stool. That stool is, you know what? I was going to say it's a pain to ship, but it really isn't a pain to ship because it doesn't need a whole lot of padding. And it could just go in a box. Oh boy. I love the tulips. I love the bird. It's got a bird on it. And the man who looks like he gets things done. And that's $12, 20% off. That's a thrift store price. And depending on which thrift store, it might actually even be cheaper than a thrift store price. Now let's check out over here. I was looking at this beautiful mixing bowl. That, my friends, is what I call a shipping label. It looks like an early McCoy mark. Oh, it's beautiful. Got some. Wow, look at this set. It looks like $49.95. Wow, that's really nice. We've got 2 bookends. It looks like I'm going to take this one up by the base because it looks like that may have been glued back together with some icky glue. And it turns yellow. And then look at this piece back here. Isn't that neat? Oh my goodness, I wonder how much that. I wonder how much that weighs. I bet that weighs a fair bit. But $49.95. Oh man, why am I debating this? The price is amazing. It's a really, really, really super good deal, especially at 20% off. The reason that I'm like debating it is because of the shipping. I know that shipping is going to be very high, but I think I'm going to do it. Right. Ooh, look at that redware. Oh, that's massive. Really, it's got a huge crack on it. We've got some chalkware dogs. I do believe that these were actually carnival pieces. Carnival prices. Unfortunately, they don't sell for a whole lot, at least the ones that I've seen. There's always exceptions to the rules, but that's why I'm going to pass on those. It's got a bird on it. Oh, the chickens. Every time I come across the chickens, everybody's like, why don't you buy the chickens? I don't know. But I do kind of like these birds. However, they do remind me of reproductions. Are they marked? They're not marked as reproductions. I do quite like them. I know Atterbury made one of these condiment. I believe it's for mustard. Atterbury made one of these. I don't know if this is Atterbury or if it's Westmoreland. The problem is that these companies switched molds and sold molds to different companies, and so sometimes I have a hard time picking out which are which and which are reproduction and which aren't. Even the reproductions are made with the original molds, and so it's a mess. So I think I'm going to pass on those. Look at these. Man. Unfortunately, this one does have some damage. I believe this is called barbotine. This is Majolica. It's applied. This one actually doesn't have any damage. This is $29.95. This one unfortunately does have the damage. Oh, is it the pear? Oh, the pear. They're selling the pear. What if I only want one? Oh, goodness. It is quite nice. I don't really see any. Oh, maybe right there. There's damage, unfortunately. They're nice, though. They're very nice. I think I'm going to pass on those because of the damage. Sometimes I make exceptions for the damage, and sometimes I do not. Today I am not making exceptions. Well, maybe if the right piece comes along. I do like a cute little squirrel. Oh, look at that little Mary Gregory piece. I don't think I've ever seen one that tiny. That is quite tiny. And it's yellow glass. Usually when you find Mary Gregory, it's on the cranberry. I don't think I've seen it in yellow before. I probably would have come with a set. Decanter set. Oh, what is that back there? That piece is quite nice. That lamp. Looks like it's got silver overlay on it. I don't see a price on it though. That is a nice piece. I don't know if you see it, but it's got silver overlay on black. And then it actually has a mirror that would go behind to reflect the light. Unfortunately, the mirror is broken. I can see from here, but the light itself is quite nice. I might see if I can get a key for this and check it out. Alright, so let's see what we've got here on the shelves that is new. Oh, by the way, the lamp. I ended up passing on the lamp. It was $69.95. It is Bakelite and silver, but I'm just not sure about it. So I decided to pass on that. Anyway, back over here, we've got this interesting piece. What does that say? This is a puppy. I don't know what that says. I think I picked that up the last time. Got the moonstone back there. We've got some Italian vases. These are made in Italy back there. They don't really typically sell that well, so usually you can get between $8 and $12 for those. So there's not a real high resale value. I'm going to pass on those. Check down here. And this is chipped. I know it's been a really long time since I picked it up and showed you guys, but the reason I always skip on this is because it does have a chip on the rim. It's unfortunate. It is a beautiful piece. Very beautiful, hand painted upon. But the whatever, the opening there is chipped. So we usually pass on that one. Oh goodness. Called somebody's little ceramic thimble collection there. Some figurines. We've got an owl bottle. Now this right here is only $5.95. I actually picked this up the last time. It is cobalt blue. There are chips here. The consensus in the comments seemed to be that I should have grabbed it. So I think this time around, for $5.95 and 20% off, we're going to take it with us because it is beautiful. It is really nice. So okay, fine. This right here for $3.95. Isn't he just great? Look at him. I will absolutely take that. All right. Oh, hello. I think we looked at this the last time. I don't think this is a new piece. Yeah, we've got that same marking on the bottom. But it is only $5.95. This is Rose Canton, and it's Rose Canton because there are no people. So, Rose Canton. That mark right there, though. Is that not for food use? Is that what that says? Can't even read it. It's so smudged, but... Alright, we're going to grab it for $5.95, 20% off. Back here, ooh, what is this? It's interesting, I'm not sure what that is. Cat. That's pretty. $6. Ah, it's a toothbrush holder from the Vanity set. Although I think it would make a beautiful vase. I think I'll take that for $6, 20% off. And did we see everything? I feel like we did. What are these? That's what I thought. Agar. Those are just kind of the brown glaze. It's not their prettiest glaze, but it is quite nice. I think I'll grab those. $4.50 for the pair, and they're Hager. That's alright, you can call me a sucker. I'll take them. Kind of like how the bottom is matte, and then as it goes up, it's glazed. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, that really freaked me out when I walked around the corner because it is so lifelike. Look at that. And then I went to go pick it up thinking it was pottery, and it's cast iron. That's like crazy heavy cast iron. $19.95. I don't know, he's pretty great. I think we need him. Check out this beautiful cider pitcher. Wow, that's stunning. And it's marked January 1919. Oh my goodness. That's beautiful. Okay, I'll take it. You guys know I have a thing for cider pitchers. Make sure there's no chips there. Nope, we're good. It's in good condition. And $5.95, did I say that? $5.95. Okay, and then these caught my eye. Move these over. Oh, never mind. Oh goodness. There's a vintage phone down there.
Good afternoon, shoppers. The store policy that all showcases be locked half hour before store closing. Our store will be closing today at 5, so all showcases will be locked at 4:30. If you'd like to see the showcase, please let a sales associate know at this time. Again, our store will be closing today at 5.
I told you we were on a time crunch. Alright, and over here is the last of Mo. Dun dun dun. Ooh, that's a pretty little lamp. And there's Nana Lee. That's quite fancy. This would have had a floral frog on it. I believe it's made by Viking. And it would have had a floral frog. Yeah.
The Dave.
Oh, the Dave.
This is the Dave Bregman.
All right. So on that note, I think we got some pretty good stuff here. I am going to end this video here, and I'm going to try to sneak in a part 2 of this video. So stay tuned tomorrow, where maybe there will be a part 2, but maybe we might go somewhere else. I'm not sure yet. But we've got a little bit more to do before we call it quits, and we've got a half hour to do it. So let's see what we can find tomorrow. I'll see you guys then.
My family calls it my superpower. It's my ability to see value in things that other people might overlook.